Great question. So I was when I first started out, I was at UNOH in Lima, Ohio. Then I started I wanted to be at the Division I level, so I went to Grand Canyon and I was with Dan Marley for a few years. And while I was there, Lewis Wilson was on our staff, and he kind of came up with Danny together. And so obviously just networking with different guys and met him, really liked him. We actually ended up playing him, so I liked his team and how they played. And I was at Idaho, University of Idaho, and it's in a Big Sky Conference with Montana State. And so that's when me and Danny got even more familiar with one another, and they ended up having an opening on their staff, and he wanted me to go over there, so, had to do it. I think it's just we align well with each other, and, it's been good so far.
Why did you want to be a coach?
Why did I want to be a coach? Because I'm crazy. No, I think the biggest thing was, when I look over my life and kind of things I accomplished, I wouldn't have done that without some of the people that was in my life, some of the guys that was on staff at Purdue and some of the other schools that I went to. So, I just wanted to give back to these guys and help people, that's just like me come from similar situations and help them achieve more.
Did you see the offensive-minded PJ back in the day?
Yeah, it's easy. And it's great, though, to see because, obviously, when you transition from playing to doing whatever it is you're doing, it's kind of like a new identity. And I've sent him little video snippets and all of this stuff of him doing because it's great to see. And he's going to be phenomenal. And I think everybody over there, on that staff, understands that and they see it. And it's just great to see, man. He's a good dude and he's super smart.
What have you enjoyed about coaching?
What have I enjoyed about coaching? It's fulfilling when you got a group like we have because 13 new players, new staff. When we got there, we was having so many visits and we didn't even know the school yet. We didn't know where things were at on campus. And to see these guys connect with one another and bond. I mean, our team dinner is some of the funniest moments that we have. Like even coming here, they talking about how we yelling at them and all that stuff like that. Just camaraderie is super important. It's super fulfilling. And then to have some success, like we've had, it's been great. It's a cherry on top.
How do you navigate that? I mean, I recognize that there's more roster turnover now, there's the portal and everything, but 13 new guys. I know a couple guys that come with you that can maybe talk about the system, the way to run things, the way to run practices, expectations, but just pulling a whole team together like that.
Yeah, well, it helps when you have, some familiarity with Darius and great, but I'll give a lot of credit to these guys and, their families and their support system because, their character is outstanding. And it's kind of getting like a broken record because we've said that over and over again, but it's the truth. These guys like being around each other. They're very coachable. We're very demanding as a staff. So you'll see us up on the sideline yelling at these guys or even in practice. They're coachable. They respond all the time. And so it's been very, very good that way. And then just, with the portal, you got to try to get as much intel as you can, on different guys. And the one thing that, Danny said is we're not going to substitute characters. So even if we got to lose some games, I want to have kids that I can lose with. And that's similar to Pink. That's really how he is. So.
Do you have specific responsibilities in your role?
Yeah. I mean, recruiting, scouting, kind of pretty much everything. I love, especially when you get into the season, film breaking down I think is really important. So I do that with a select group of guys with wings and the guards, and it's been pretty good so far.
Really important nowadays to have like a peer on a coaching staff, like somebody who's been through it and just got out of it to relate to the players.
Yeah,
is that kind of a thing for you now at this stage of your career?
I think so. I think I'm kind of almost like a middle child in a sense, because I'm older than these guys, but I'm still kind of, younger than some of my coworkers. Don't tell them I said that. So I'm kind of right in that middle. And I think these guys just do a great job of, allowing us to coach them and coach them hard, and it's been good.
Has anyone from Purdue or have you reached out before the game?
Yeah, I got a few text messages from people, so it's been fun. And then seeing Coach Brantley. I haven't seen Coach Payne yet.
Oh, really?
He hiding from me. So seeing all those guys on staff and Nick T and his wife, who was a tutor for me actually when I was at Purdue, it's been great. So.
And then,
Appreciate it.
Good
seeing you, man.
Good seeing you.